users' needs might not have changed, but how to satisfy that need might have.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, that's so true.
and in every generation it changes. Like for example, the need to eat did not change, but how to satisfy that need changed.
Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of Kako Computer. We're going to talk about non-programming centric roles, how quality assurance, UX, and design build a strong career. Okay, so let's begin. Would you guys, do you guys want to like introduce yourselves first, or what you do? Go
So,
guys.
sino ba?
Okay,
gonna
guys.
start?
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna start
That-
with...
yeah. Okay.
Me, hi, I'm Astrid. So I'm head of product and design at a Web3 and blockchain company. We're doing AI and blockchain currently. So mostly I do product and design, and that's it. So
Hi, I'm RJ. So I'm the lead designer for GitHub Philippines, and I'm also a product and experience designer for real estate. So it is a real estate company.
Okay.
So, hi, I'm Glyza. I'm a senior software QA analyst of MediaTrack. So, it's more on the newspaper being digitalized. So, our clients are more on the US in Europe.
Okay, so almost similar tayo. So,
Ay,
yeah, hi, I'm Jasmine. I work as a senior software quality assurance engineer for Colab. Okay. So, how do you gals advocate for the importance of non-programming roles in tech projects?
maybe the last one can start.
Oo. Sino? Ako ba yung last?
Oh, ikaw.
Ako yung
Or may last?
tanong eh.
Oh,
Sige,
yes,
ako,
there's a-
ako na din magsasagot
Sunod
ng
ako
sarili
na
kong tanong.
magtatanong din.
Okay, so really, well, based on our roles, I think you guys agree na what we do advocates for for the reliability and the usability of the applications that the devs deploy, no? So, yeah. So, siguro, I think one way to like put it is we try to how do we advocate? So we try to like educate or raise awareness na for every tech project there always should be a design and QA kasi you really can deploy something na hindi dumaan sa like usability research. You can deploy something na hindi tinest kasi at the end of the day it might affect the income of a person
Right.
or you know it really can like parang madidistract yung buhay. So to the point na if a product lacks testing tapos health product siya, baka mag-result pa siya ng like worst case death. So I think what people don't see often is how important design and QA go hand in hand with the like how the product is like really like reliable
Like
and
really
usable.
made, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and to add to that, so for example, for me, like when we see our organizational chart, when I do my organization, and when I give for example, I have series of projects. When I distribute resources like a designer to each project, I have like this dotted line to all the departments because the design team supports all the departments. May it be admin, may it be finance, may it be engineering, may it be product. All the designers support all these departments. Right?
So true. Yeah.
Diba? Diba? All the designers, your UX, your marketing, everybody needs a designer.
Yes.
Yes. That's
And
so true.
diba, you as a also UX,
Yeah.
right? You How do we advocate this? Because like the last podcast I said, it's centered to the user,
Yeah.
right? So parang as product and as design, you can't release a product that's not tested well. So my last meeting this morning, I said we're not gonna release this without an audit of the code of our smart contracts. Where I'm not gonna sign off without a proper smart audit of this without a proper audit of the smart contract, because I'm not confident without that. So it's really important for everybody to work hand in hand. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's so
maybe
true.
you want to say anything about design.
Yeah, actually, as a designer, I like to view design in a different perspective. When we hear design, we always think, oh, it's the aesthetics, so it's how everything looks. But in reality, design also solves us problem. So in every where we look, so you see there's a banner here, advertisement, marketing. So it's gonna say some certain words that actually entices you. So for example, if you have a certain problem and then you saw an ad like it can solve this for you, that's design. So imagine a chair. It's very simple, right? So you see a chair, you're gonna think, oh, that's a good looking chair. But as a designer perspective, you're gonna check, oh, this is made with for legs. So this one is made in a wide, so it's in a cushion. So there is like a back thing that you can rest on. You're gonna look at it in a way na, okay, I can sit on this chair. So why was this chair designed in the first place? You're gonna think of it. So the chair was designed in the first place for you to sit. So it's not for you to look at. So in a design perspective, so in every department, they're gonna ask you like, hey, what do we need to do with this one? So how do we design this? How do we structure this? So it's very important in every organization that you know how everything looks in a way, how everything works as well. So it looks like this in a certain way because it's designed that way to solve a problem. So simple as looking at the chair, looking at the banner, looking how the mic is designed right now. So why was it designed this way? It's in order for you to speak. It's in order for the stand to reach where you're currently at and hear what you want to say, right?
Yeah. I agree with that. And then, naman, marami naman tayong competitors dito sa tech na industry. So, would you think the product of the company would last or magbo-bloom ba yan sa market if maganda yung functionality but poor in design and then maraming mga issues. Diba, if ako customer or ako yung client or ako yung user, I would not really recommend that to my friends. So, isa sa mga yung mga factors na magbibigay din ng parang good ratings sa product is yung customer satisfaction. Kasi dun din magbe-base yung reputation ng brand eh. Kasi yun nga, if ako, maraming issue pala to, why would I buy it? Why would I
That's so true.
recommend that one? And then, it's really important to have, today kasi nasa Gen Z na tayo.
Yeah.
So, na yung mga, most of the users na sa tech is pabata ng pabata. Even yung mga age 60 plus, is may, di ba, may mga social media accounts gumagamit na din ng text. So, more on, aside from having the great functionality is, yung first impression talaga nila is the design.
Yeah.
And aside from the design is yung navigation.
Ease
Kung
of use. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ease of use.
ease of use. Because kung ikaw gagamit ng, ang hirap naman ng ganito. So, the user may tend to switch to other competitors. So, ikaw, yung creator dapat nan is really have the nice, that really design and it's well tested by the QAs. Kasi naman, babalik din sa'yo yung sa company yung parang issues na ganito. So, magkakaproblema sila. So, yun lang yung for me na we really need the design and then it should be tested well just to para mag-last yung application or the brand sa market. Kasi the um, competitors sa tech industry is pataas ng pataas. Look at Apple. Parang every year nagre-release sila ng bagong version ng
From the previous
yung
model.
phone. Yeah. So, yun. Mostly yung mga naman nila yung mga upgrades nila hindi naman masyado na yung parang malaki. Pero nagfo-focus sila kung ano yung parang patok or ano yung parang okay, kikita to dahil ganito yung mga generation na yun. So the designer and then especially the user experience na makukuha nila is very crucial talaga when you market the product.
Yeah, that's so true. I think this is where the saying goes na looks good, feels good.
Yeah, that's it.
And also, parang, aanhin ko yung sobrang gandang, parang, this is the smartest product out there, but nobody's using it. So, what's the use anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
you
diba?
would really like think about bakit nga ba ito hindi ginagamit? So what's the issue?
Mm-mm.
Right.
So you'll like dive in deeper. Then you'll find out na madami siyang like
Issues.
Yeah.
Like, why would people use a certain product? Because, like what you said about Apple, why people use Apple before, like it had one button instead of using an Android that's so powerful, right? So the different users, like with different personas, like the Gen Zs now, like how the even the camera of the iPhone evolved
Yeah.
with the current generation. Actually, how people use the camera now, like
Yeah.
we were talking about it, how
Yeah, we were
how
talking
people
about it in
about
the last episode.
yeah, how people are taking selfies is different now, right? So
Yeah.
how people use, and we were actually discussing how the behavior of people buying the, so sometimes this is what I think I said before, sometimes the needs, because we usually start with needs, right?
User
With
pain
user
points.
user have needs. I think in one of an event, I said this: users' needs might not have changed, but how to satisfy that need might have.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, that's so true.
and in every generation, it changes. Like, for example, the need to eat did not change, but how to satisfy that need changed. Like, when I ask people, oh, how do you get that food? How did you order that? Oh, I ordered it from delivery, Grab. Now, oh, I ordered it from TikTok. Oh my God, you ordered like chips from TikTok. How do you do that? And it gets to your door or table on the same day. So the needs did not change, but how to satisfy that need changed over time.
PWA Pilipinas is the premier community for creators and enthusiasts of progressive web apps and modern web technologies in the Philippines. Join them for their upcoming Tech Talk Roadshow and meetups across the country, including stops in Metro Manila, Cebu, Baguio, Davao, and more. Stay updated by following PWA Pilipinas on social media or visiting puapilipinas.org.
Yeah, I think that is one of the most important aspects that's seldomly being discussed is that you cannot make a whole product with just one person only, with just one developer. So the reason why there are non-programming centric roles like designers, like us, is that they need all of the ideas that they can get to make the product plausible. So with quality testers, with designers, so maybe they're just gonna say, "Oh, our developer did this," but in the back end side of everything, it is done by designers, it is done by quality testers. So everything is tested, everything is structured in a way because there are non-programming centric roles like us that helps within the
Yes,
creation
I
of the
agree.
product.
Yeah, and why do we actually exist? We exist because we want to solve problems.
Yes, and
Yeah.
actually, For example, what's intuitive for developers might not be intuitive for like the
Right.
common users.
Yeah.
That's why we need non-program centric rules. Kasi nga, you need to like figure out how to like get the attention of the user. Kasi, for example, sa'yo, okay na sa akin 5 clicks. Pero pag sa user pala nakahanap sila ng app
I
that
want a
does
one
the same.
click.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
a one click.
Yeah.
They'll definitely use that.
That's why Amazon has one click buy, right?
Yeah.
And that's how we can shop with just one click. Instead of picking a product, doing add to cart, and doing
Yes.
all those, right?
Parang I think the lesser the steps, the more
Yeah. More sales also.
yung more sales. Mas madami mabubudol.
Yeah, we're trying
Yeah.
to make everything easier for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, paiba kasi yung mga point of views din ng mga programmers natin, ng mga developers. So, may ano naman din tayo, mga testing din for the developers. Tinetest din naman nila before nila i-present dun na sa mga QAs. Pero yung perspective kasi nila ng pagtetest, kasi sila yung gumawa eh.
Yeah,
So, alam
very
na nila.
biased.
Right.
Oo, alam na nila kung, okay, i-click ko to kasi okay to.
Yeah.
So, ganun. So, for them, okay yan. Pero, pag pupunta naman tayo sa mga testers or sa QA or sa mga ibang magte-test na before the real users talaga, of course, medyo ang QA meron naman ding alam. Kasi QA should know what ano yung itetest ano yung
Yes.
yung product mismo. Kasi di naman pwede na itetest mo lang na wala kang idea. So yun, we have different point of views na, okay, what ifs? So magkakaroon ng mga what ifs. What if, i-click ko to tapos ganun? Or what if ganito yung scenario? So ano mangyayari? So yun, yung mga QA test or QA or testers natin, sila yung mas may alam or may knowledge sa mga different scenarios. Kasi dun sila mas nag-focus yung mga developers natin, nagpo-focus sila sa pag-develop. So we all need na maraming brains na to have this successful product before i-release natin sa market. Para naman maging successful din yung product natin sa market. Kasi marami nga tayong competitors. So going back, and then yun, I have this on my previous company. So, ang ganda ng functionality. Ang ganda, tapos yung developer is brainy. Magaling talaga mag-code. But when I try to test na sa system na ginawa niya, ang daming issues. So, what more kung dinirect nila yun, dineploy without having tested it? So, maraming mga issues. So, do you think na bibenta ba yun? And then also, aside from that one, napansin ko din yung parang, poor yung design. So, if ako user, ano ba to? Ang pangit ng design. Kasi, ngayon, medyo mapili na tayo sa design.
Yeah.
Kagaya ng, I have tried this, I will not mention, but it's, transportation application like Grab and Angkas. And then, of course, the time was around 5 p.m. to 6. So, mahirap na talagang mag-book nun. So, I tried multiple applications to book para sa masasakyan. And then, I have no choice but to try the, for me, it's bago. Kasi I'm from CDO and wala pang ganun dun. So, I've tried that one and parang di ako na-satisfy kasi ang poor talaga ng design and then the UI. Then medyo mahirap siya i-navigate. Kapag itra-track mo yung driver mo kung saan na, medyo nagbabug pa siya, nag-glitch. So, I tried using that one once lang. Then, kinancel ko na. Then, dinilit ko na sa app ko. Then, yun. It's because of the, first impression. First impression ko. So, yun. Ipapapasa kasi yan eh. So, sasabihin mo sa friends mo, ay, wag yan, pangit yan, ganun. So, I think it's very important that we have this roles that we have.
Yeah. And to your, I think from your point earlier, what I really caught me was that when you say that each and every department has different roles and different perspectives. And that's where I go with how we create tickets. Like we use, I
Yes.
think we use Kanban or we use Agile. So when I think the most proper way to create tickets is that you first start with your role as a marketer, as a product designer, as a designer. I would want to do this so that I can do this for this reason. So that your developers, your software engineers can understand where you're coming from, and so that they're gonna build whatever they're gonna build, or they're gonna fix, or whatever they're gonna build with the code according to what you really want,
Yeah.
so that they can actually understand your perspective.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
to your-
mafo-focus talaga sila kung ano yung i-work nila. Kasi it's like running a coffee shop. Kung isa lang yung tao na siya pang yung barista, tapos siya pa yung magka-cashier, tapos siya pa yung maglilinis lang sa mga table. Di ba, then maraming mga customer, would you think then na babalik-balikan niya ng mga customers? And then it would give bad reviews. Kasi because of isa lang yung parang gumagawa ng overall. So, we all need those different brains, different departments, different point of views. Kasi we will work this as a team eh.
Yeah, that's so true. I think these roles that we're discussing right now, the non-programming setting roles, to be honest, what I really observe is that we bridge the gap between users and the technical side. So we empathize with the users when we create those products. So it's really important that we have these different teams working together. So we cannot really make a product that's 100% perfect, but good enough.
Yes.
and I think everything's like continuous improvement.
Yeah. So iteration
Yeah.
to iteration.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do we want to wrap up this
yes.
episode?
Yeah. Okay. So siguro ano ba?
With our last, maybe let's answer one question to wrap up everything.
Okay, so I think better if we would like share kung ano yung valuable skills
Okay.
that for professionals in QA, UX, and design roles, no? Kasi, yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with you.
Ako na naman. Okay. Okay, so sige. So as a QA, as a QA, I think aside sa soft skills like communication skills, being able to empathize with the users, nowadays kasi I think QA should also learn how to automate stuff. Kasi,
Yeah.
kasi ang hirap na you do testing manually. Tapos paulit-ulit yun every sprint. So I think to save time then, you also need to learn automation. So gone are the days wherein QAs are non-coders. So ngayon, kailangan marunong na din sila mag-code just to automate stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Aside that from technical skill is ano naman yan eh, counted na yan. So I think one also the most valuable that I've learned is the communication with the team. Kasi may iba na you have the great skills pero poor ka sa communication. So how would you address that issue, or how would you help the team solve if ikaw mismo mahirap kang mag-communicate kung ano talaga yung parang need? So for example, you found a problem. Then ikaw, medyo poor yung communication mo. So tapos di yan na fix, or medyo parang pinabayaan na lang. Kasi parang dinedma na lang. So yun, it would have an impact then sa product mo. Then it would also have an impact than sa mga users. So I think aside from the skills on the testing, and then also of coding, because as what she said, that the QAs now should also know how to code in to have this ano na siya, hindi na siya manually tested, but it's automation, automated testing na. Then communication, I think, would be one of it.
And to your point about communication, as someone in product and design, I would say ask questions.
Yeah.
Ask dumb questions. Ask the dumbest questions.
Huwag
Ask,
mahiyang magtanong.
Honestly, that's what
yeah,
I do.
ask questions.
mahiyang.
Ask the right questions. If you don't know the right questions, ask the dumbest questions that you can ask. Just ask the question. That's it. I think that's my last advice here as of someone from product and design.
And I think for me is the most important is patience. So sometimes you talk to a lot of people every day, so you get burned out. Minsan nahihirapan ka na makapag-communicate, makapag-isip. And really the most important thing that you need to have all throughout the day to make it through, to understand your users, to understand what's happening to what you're currently doing right now with the other department as well, is patience. Because not everything can be done in a very fast-paced environment. Especially QA testers really take their time when it comes to testing the products. Designers really take their time understanding their users, and sometimes it's a job that's not for everybody because they do not have the patience in doing those.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's for our episode, right?
Yeah, that's it for this episode. Yay.